Hey guys, RiotHouse here, and welcome back to Entropia Universe. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of mining, and hello, how's it going? I got a new outfit, by the way. I got this, let's see, it's my island shirt and my jungle shorts. Yeah, so I've been spending a lot of time out on these islands out here in the water. You can see I've been exploring quite a bit of this. And for the most part, I've been dropping a lot of probes in this area and hitting some pretty good Listerium deposits. So I'm only a green miner, but and I'm running a F-102 finder still. But let me go ahead and show you my stats here. So for prospecting, this is pretty much the main set I've been focusing on. Doing a little bit of surveying. Surveying, if you guys remember, is when you search, you use your finder for energy matter over here. I've been doing a little bit of surveying, but not too much. Mostly just hitting oil, pockets of oil and stuff, and I don't really have too much need for oil, and it doesn't sell too well either. So I've been focusing on mineral ore. It costs 20 probes to drop. That's about one ped per drop. But I've been getting a lot of Listerium over here. So Listerium for today, it's pretty high today, 113%, quite a bit of sales. It's not the end of the day, but you'll usually see it's always over 200 ped worth of sales, sometimes 300 ped worth of sales for the day, which is really good. You can see today it's going up. It's over the monthly average. It's over the yearly average and the weekly average, so it's doing really well. Some of the sales that I got include selling a lot of Listerium ingots on the market for 123% markup, which is pretty darn good. So I usually sell smaller stacks of ingots, and I get a pretty good markup rate. When you sell smaller stacks, you're still paying the auction fee per time that you put an auction up, so you got to take that into account. But when you put up smaller stacks, usually around 150 ingots to 250 ingots, you get a better markup. Okay, so that's a way to increase your markup. Because like how I do it is I do it however I get whatever markup I need to remain profitable. So if I have to split things up into smaller stacks, then I'm going to do that if that means I'm going to remain profitable. Okay, so I don't have to put any more money into the game. But I have been making some pretty big purchases. You can see here I bought a quad wing interceptor, and that pretty much ate up most of the profits I had. It has a TT value of 42, but I think I bought it for like 115, which is a pretty good price. So I bought it for 115 ped on the auction. Had a pretty high markup, like 200% markup, 250% markup. But I did buy this, and then I also purchased a space thruster, so that would allow it to go into space, which is pretty cool. Which I used, and I did a little bit of space traveling. It was a lot of fun. I'll probably show you guys a let's play of me flying in outer space in the future. And keep in mind, this let's play series is for people that are primarily new to the game, since I'm also primarily new. So if you've already seen space, then it's nothing new to you. It's very new to the people that haven't seen it. Okay, and so I was doing a fair bit of mining around this area. I had just finished dropping about 4 or 5 probes along this ridge. I hit 2 small pockets of Listerium, netted about 7 ped worth of Listerium, so got a little bit of a profit there, about 2 ped profit just from doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this side, and hopefully we stay profitable flying on this side. Okay, so let's try it out. See if we get any action here. Nothing. Alright. Now I usually have a lot of luck dropping bombs, a couple bombs on either side of the bridge. Usually you'll have a good chance of hitting something. So let's drop one over here. And I like to drop my bombs near cliff faces. For some reason, I get a higher turnover when I'm close to a cliff face. So I'll bomb along cliff sides, or I'll bomb along the edges of the island. And usually that will produce for me. Does a pretty good job. Get quite a few hits doing this. Hopefully we see some profits today. Big money, big money, big money. Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Oh wow, it's way over. See, it's all on the cliff edge here. Yep, I think I can reach it. There we go. Yep, more Listerium stone. So lots of these pop up along the edge. This one's literally like on the edge, as you can see. So I'll get tons of Listerium hits along these cliff edges, and I think it has to do with how it randomly spawns these claims. So all this negative space here, it's still gonna try to spawn it in an area, and so it has no choice but to spawn it along an edge. So you're gonna get a lot more hits along the edge of cliffs, okay, or near water edges of cliffs. Also, you have some luck when you drop bombs along inaccessible cliff faces of mountains, okay? So those are some tricks that you guys can try to use to make some profits, okay? Try not to drop it in the middle too often if you haven't hit all the edges first, okay? And make sure you give yourself plenty of space between drops too. You don't want to drop too many. So yeah, I got 3 hits out of this area. I think we're still about 1 to 2 ped profit just from hitting up that area. So that's a place I'll probably come back to tomorrow, where I'll be guaranteed maybe 1 to 2 ped profit. So really start picking and choosing your areas carefully, and aim for lots of hits in areas that you've hit before, okay? And mine along cliff faces. Now, I think the reason why some areas are very popular, like FOMA, is because you're in an area where you have walls on the map. You have borders in the area. I'll have to show you guys FOMA in the future, but basically FOMA's broken up into like 20 rectangular plots or areas, and you can drop bombs along the side of the wall and you're going to get lots of hits. I think it has to do with the same reason that we get so many hits along cliff edges, okay? So yeah, those pretty much will remain very profitable in the future. Plus FOMA is just an excellent mining area. I think FOMA was pretty much made for mining. And then there's a region called Hell. It's pretty much the same. It's literally a place in Hell, but they break it up into a bunch of rectangular boxes all next to each other. So those are very profitable to hit up as well. In fact, if we look at Hall of Fame for mining today, what the hell? I should probably not. Look at this hit. This guy made $17,500 today on that Hall of Fame, hitting Blossarium Stone. Too bad it's Blau, because Blau doesn't sell very well. I put up some Blausium up on the market last week, and it didn't even sell. Nobody even put a bid on it. And that was just like 300 ingots. See, once again, it's spawning near the cliff face, guys. See this? So the other 2 that I had earlier off camera were also right next to the cliff. Okay, so mine along cliff faces. That's some of the best advice I got for you who are fledgling miners. All right, and travel to areas that are not very populated. This place does have a tax here. I think Oruboros Island has a, let's see, a 4% mining tax, which is pretty steep, but I tend to hit more often than not. And what I'll do is that 4%, I'll just plug that into my markup rate, okay, for when I sell it on the auction. And I usually make at least even or make a little bit of profit, okay? So it's nothing to be afraid of. Wow, this is a pretty big hit here, guys. Keeps going and going. What size is this? It's a small. Felt like it was something larger than that. Okay. Yep. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I'm just going to continue mining here. That's pretty much it for Entropia Universe, any news that I have. But wow, look at that. 175,000 ped. That guy is a happy man. That's a car. That's a car. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he is doing good. What's his name? Livera Lee Silberstern. Livera Lee Silberstern. Congratulations, man. Seriously. What about hunting today? Yeah, you got about a 7k ped Hoff right there. So that's pretty good. Wow, that's gonna go into that all-time high Hall of Fame. That's pretty crazy. Alright, some other gaming news. I'm going to be continuing the Panzer Corps Allied Corps series. However, I'm having some copyright problems with the game. And I think it's because the game's so new and there's not a lot of Let's Plays out there. And YouTube has also been having quite a few monetization problems since the beginning of this month. It has not been fun at all as far as monetization. So largely I'm making free YouTube videos, which is fine. I don't mind it. It's still okay as long as it drives views towards the channel, you know, and keeps you guys entertained. But I do whenever I can, I like to monetize the videos just so I get a couple dollars back for any time an effort I put into it, you know. And yeah, so YouTube's been having a lot of monetization problems. Some new games that I got a hold of include Planetary Annihilation. If you guys are familiar with Planetary Annihilation, that game was greenlit on Steam, and it got a lot of attention, and they're going rabid crazy about the game. They want it to happen so badly, in fact, that the alpha early access kickstarting project that they started in order to get early alpha access to the game, it's going to cost you about $90 US. Now that was not their asking price. That's what the greenlit status got them. When you greenlit a game, it'll go through like a greenlit review, and then it'll determine how much funding the game will require in order to make it a reality, right? So it's a process that Steam created, and we're doing pretty good. What size is this claim? Small. That's good. Yeah, we're profitable today, guys. As long as we keep hitting Listerium like this, wow. Yeah, we're going to be very profitable. I've only dropped like what, 15, 20 probes here. Yeah, we'll be good. Really good, in fact. Yeah, so it goes through the greenlit status. Planetary Annihilation did, and the price was determined to be $89.99 US. Okay, so that's really steep. Now, I went ahead and supported that project because I really want to see the game happen. I was also a huge fan of the Supreme Commander series, so I'm willing to help fund that project. So I'm pretty sure that the game developers for that game now have several $1 million to go ahead and hire a highly well-trained staff of computer programmers to make sure that that game becomes a reality. I'm not going to explain to you guys exactly what the game entails. I suggest you guys go over to Steam and check it out. Okay, and you'll know what I'm talking about. By what I mean, it's going to be an awesome game once you see it. Okay, and if you've ever played Supreme Commander, yeah, Just think Supreme Commander, except it's on steroids. You get to go and utilize the entire universe as your battlefield. It's going to be awesome. Alright, so that's some new news. If you guys want to play any games with me, keep in mind I am on Steam. I believe my Steam name is RiotHouse, so you guys can hit me up on Steam and see if I'm on. If I'm usually on during the weekends, during the weekdays. Sometimes I'll have my online status off because I'll be working on other things, and I get a lot of messages on Steam. So the weekends though, I'll have it up, so you'll be able to hit me up on the weekends. Usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. And then what else is there? What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. I think we've covered most of everything today. All right. So let's see. Let's drop one more probe here. Hopefully we hit. Nothing. All right. Well, anywho, I'm RiotHouse. Thanks for joining me. We got 22.29 ped worth of Listerium. We'll refine that into ingots. In fact, let's see right now what ingots are going for. Okay. Oops, get out of there. Let's see what ingots are selling for. Let's make some. Ah, man, okay, ingots are actually selling for a little less, but that's not too bad. Overall, it's going to be good. Alright, so, I'm RiotHouse. Take care, have a good one, and if you guys are ever in Entropia Universe, hit me up, and we'll chat. We'll go mining together. Okay?